Today I want to give you 7 tips on how to do winter photography, how to be dealing with winter photography. The first tip that I want to give you is clothing. You'd be surprised at how many people get out there and they are trying to do winter photography in gear that is just not appropriate. Here, for example, I've got on a base layer on my legs, I've got my regular trousers, and then I've got a pair of over trousers. That's keeping my lower body warm. My upper body, I've got a merino wool base layer on. I've got a fleece on, another fleece, and then I've got a down jacket. I've got a good pair of photography gloves to keep my hands warm. They're lined as well. So it's all going into the mix to help me keep warm, to be able to help me keep on doing the job that I'm doing as a travel photographer. The second tip that I want to give you is equipment and your batteries. So with your batteries, think that the cold is going to eat your battery life very, very quickly. I'm filming on a GoPro at the moment. I'm sorry if it's shaky, by the way. I've lost part of the thing that actually keeps my GoPro steady. But in any case, this battery life gets eaten very quickly on the GoPro. My iPhone, that gets eaten really quickly. The camera battery's not so bad, but if I'm here and I want to film a vlog and show you a regular vlog of what it is that I'm doing out and about when I'm out here in, for example, the Italian Dolomites, this battery life goes very quickly. What can I do to keep it going on a lot longer? I put the GoPro in my pocket next to my body temperature. It helps keep it warm and it helps keep the GoPro going. I do the same with my iPhone. My camera battery is not so bad, but keep lots of spares. Keep some of those spares in your car if you're going to be photographing near your car, so that you can get your camera batteries with you and to be able to keep things going, to keep your shoot going. The next tip that I want to give you is, of course, your beloved camera gear. Out here at the moment, it's probably -8, something like that, add in wind chill, talking probably -10, -12, something like that. It's pretty nippy. What's going to happen with your camera is you're there waiting, and to get that shot, waiting for the light, it's going to cool down significantly. For example, it's been so cold that when I've been looking through the viewfinder, when I've then pressed my face against the viewfinder to look through, frame up the shot, you get condensation on your camera. And it's been freezing. That condensation, can you imagine what happens if you put your camera in its bag, go into a warm environment, and then open your camera bag? What's going to happen? Your camera is going to fog up, your lenses are going to fog up, and in the end you'll start to get fungus within the lens itself, ruining your lenses, your expensive camera gear. So don't go from an extreme cold like it is. Well, it's not exactly that extreme, but you know, it's pretty darn cold out here at the moment. Said -8, -10, something like that. Don't go from an environment like this to a nice warm hotel or an apartment that you might be staying in. Open up your camera bag to look at what you've done, and then suddenly your camera just fogs up. Just leave it to warm up if you can. So you've got the Big Vista, and behind me I've got a Big Vista, but do you have to do the Big Vistas all the time when it comes to landscape photography in winter? No, at times what you can do is more abstract stuff. So look down at your feet, look at the patterns in the ice, look at patterns in snow, look for frozen leaves, maybe do macro stuff if you've got a macro lens. Or for example, the other day I found these really nice frozen trees that had snow and hoarfrost all over them, got a long lens and really isolated them out, completely got rid of the sky, compressed everything together with a long lens and created a more intimate scene, a more intimate winter photography scene. And it looks a lot nicer than just doing the Big Vista. Yes, I do love the Big Vista, but it's not the be-all and end-all when it comes to winter photography. There are much nicer things at times that are just by your feet. At each end of the day, of course, we have sunrise and sunset. Don't always look towards sunrise for colour. If I actually move this way, you should be able to see behind me there is this really nice colour coming. So I'm actually going to have to move in a minute to go and get that. It's the same this way. That's not sunrise. Sunrise is that way. The colour over there at the moment is beautiful, but it's not sunrise. Don't always look towards sunrise or sunset for the colour. It's not where it will always be. Look around, keep your eyes looking around all the time to see what's going on, and you'll end up with even better pictures at those golden hours. You can see that today is a beautiful blue sky winter's day, but it's not always going to be like that. Of course, when it comes to the summer and the autumn and spring, we have those days where it can be raining and overcast and miserable and dreary. And of course, you're going to get that when you come to somewhere like this and it's lots of heavy snow. Does that heavy snowfall have to stop you taking winter photography images? Well, it doesn't. Actually, it can really help you. A couple of years ago, I was in Japan in the Mount Fuji area. It had snowed overnight. It was April, from what I remember. Snowed overnight. I'm up a mountain pass somewhere and it starts snowing heavily. What did I do? Did I just put the camera away and then drive off somewhere else? No. Actually, what I did is I found some trees again, concentrated on those trees, and there's all the snow flurry that's coming down. It's making another different type of winter photography image. So just because it's snowing, just because there's heavy snowfall, it doesn't mean you've got to stop. Sometimes it can actually give you some really nice images as well. For this last tip, you might be thinking, well, what on earth can you do here in the middle of the road, in the middle of a forest? Well, actually, quite a lot in some respects. So yes, you could be doing the abstracts of the trees. Some of them have got snow, some of them have not. You can see there's lots of snow by the side of the road. It's the road that interests me, not doing a leading line that's basically this height looking straight down through the forest level of the trees there, but actually sending up a drone and getting a different perspective on the world. Drones give us such an advantage over regular cameras in that we are able to get a perspective on the landscape that we would never normally be able to get. So by sending up a drone, you don't have to send it up that far, and then just do a top level view looking straight down, top down view onto a road. Find a nice sort of either cutting the road across like at an angle. I'd done actually a drone photography tutorial a while ago, or find, if you can, like a nice winding road. So there's lots of nice winding roads here in the mountains. They make absolutely fantastic images when you look straight down, top level down. So there you go, try that. There's all the winter tips I can give you for now. If you've got any more, then put them in the comments. It's always good to hear what other people think about winter photography. And if you've enjoyed this tutorial, then please do subscribe there. Click on the notification bell for any new stuff that's coming. There's a few things and a few different places coming this year. It's really appreciated, folks. See you again on the next vlog sometime, somewhere soon, wherever it may be in the world, as we are slowly opening up again. Take it easy and stay safe out there, folks. Goodbye.